Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, a Michigan Business Network. Jeffrey Mosher sitting in for Chris Holman on the road. Heritage Hall at the Michigan State Capitol, downtown Lansing, Michigan. We're on hand today for Michigan Works Association's Impact Awards for 2024. And who better to share their reflections on the day than the CEO of the Michigan Works Association, Ryan Hundt. Ryan, welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat.
Jeffrey, thank you so much for being here today for our Impact Awards. It was a great day. Love to do a recap with you.
Perfect. Well, jump right in. Recap as you see fit. Michigan Business Network's own Chris Holman, our founder and CEO, served as MC on the day and helped take some of the effort off of your plate. But tremendous, insightful, impactful, and emotional day.
Absolutely. And thanks again to Chris for being here, not only emceeing, but also as a representative of the Michigan Works Association board. I think it helps really share the spotlight with someone like Chris to really cast a light on all the wonderful things that are going on across the Michigan Works system. And so our annual Impact Awards event is really a great opportunity for us to highlight the wonderful work being done by Michigan Works frontline staff in coordination and partnership with employers and also with job seekers and residents of the state that have utilized Michigan Works services over the past year as they've continued to pursue their own career and educational pathways.
I'll try to go in order from my recollections on the day, but it can't go unrecognized that the U.S. senators took time out of their schedules to send messages even though they couldn't be in attendance.
Right. It really, the Impact Awards serves a dual purpose for us at the association. First of which we've already highlighted is to tell those stories and lift up those narratives of the wonderful work being done across the Michigan Works network. But it also gives us an opportunity to share with lawmakers both in Washington, D.C. and right here in Lansing, just behind me at the state capitol, to let them know and educate them on the programs, the initiatives, the resources that are available, but also spotlighting those individual narrative stories to show the real impact on real people in all regions across the state.
And on the state level, there was the support and the recognition of the efforts of cooperation and synergy that happened with LEO and their auxiliary buffet of state programs. So speak a little bit to that.
We certainly could not do the work that we do each and every day in providing resources to job seekers and employers without those key partnerships, both with the Michigan Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity, but also with many of our federal partners as well, U.S. Department of Labor, the State Office of Apprenticeships here in Michigan. All of those resources are really coming together to help provide those effective workforce development services to employers that really look at Michigan Works as an extension of their human resources functions, but also giving individual residents an opportunity to uplift themselves and get into career and educational pathways where they can pursue those and provide a better life for themselves and for their families.
Events such as this don't happen in a silo, and there was sponsorship, and obviously the 16 statewide branches stepped up, but there were other organizations that saw the benefits of this event, and if you're willing to, you're certainly welcome to recognize them at this point.
Absolutely, yeah. The sponsors were phenomenal this year. We could not do the work and provide these types of events without key sponsorships at all levels that we have, both for Impact Awards and for our annual conference. What we've really done is we've taken an approach that every organization can and should have a vested interest in workforce development. And so organizations like Public Sector Consultants, the Hospitality Training Institute of Michigan, Dart Bank, Michigan State Federal Credit Union, they've all stepped up to the plate the last couple of years to help support events like the Impact Awards. And because of those efforts, we've been able to cast a broader net and shine a spotlight on that wonderful work that's being done that we're spotlighting here in events like the Impact Awards.
And then there's the 16 awards. Overarching theme or some moments that you'd love to share with the statewide business audience?
I think the theme to me would be real impact on real people. And we saw individuals that were going through apprenticeship programs, that were being connected to training resources, other individuals that were going through and working in the public sector as well. We've also seen a couple of examples today that were highlighted on providing support for the refugee community. We had 2 Ukrainian refugees that were highlighted today through programs that they were able to access through Michigan Works. And so again, that real impact on real people is the story that we're trying to tell. It's easy to put up a chart and show a bunch of numbers on a page, but when you have events like this where we can have face-to-face interaction interactions and showcase the work that's being done each and every day, that's when we start to make strides here in Michigan.
And the efforts of the Michigan Works Association also go into legislation. And the legislators were aware that this event was happening today. They helped with the video content, with the recognition, and some were even in the room itself. So speak a little bit to that.
Yeah, again, we were very intentional on the outreach to lawmakers to let them know that we were holding this event today. It gave them an opportunity to learn a little bit more about their local Michigan Works office and the individuals and employers that they are supporting on a daily basis, but also gives us an opportunity to further educate the elected officials in Lansing and in Washington, D.C. on why a well-funded public workforce system is crucial to the economic resiliency for our state in the long term.
As we wrap it up today, before we know it, September will be here. May 1st, the registration time opens up. And share with the audience about your annual conference.
Yeah, our annual conference this year will take place September 8th through 10th in Traverse City at the Grand Traverse Resort. The theme this year is Igniting Possibilities, and so we're going to be highlighting and showcasing many best practices, not just in Michigan, but also really across the nation on the public workforce system and why Michigan Works does what we do each and every day. We also invite our employer partners to come to the event and learn more about the workforce development system. We'll also be giving out some awards as well to recognize individuals and organizations over the past year that have gone above and beyond to ensure that our workforce system is well supported throughout all regions and all corners of the state.
Ryan, thank you so much for spending some time with the Michigan Business Beat today.
Thank you.
Excellent. Once again, Ryan Hundt is the CEO for the Michigan Works Association, and we've been on hand at Heritage Hall at the Michigan State Capitol, downtown Lansing, Michigan today for the Michigan Works Association's Impact Awards for 2024. We'll be back with more on the Michigan Business Beat on Michigan Business Network.